ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the NCWB studios. I am Commissioner Bryson McGee alongside VP of Wiffle Ball Operations Isaac Williams and co-founder and member of the Nationals Ethan Williams. Today we're just going to give a brief rundown and give y'all a league update. Kind of, this ain't Wiffle Ball Weekly, it's a different setup, all that. We're just doing something to give y'all a league update as the All-Star break has went on. We're going to give y'all an update about how injuries are going, about how the season's going, about things maybe that are happening next year, unveiling something maybe as a special treat, just a lot of good stuff. And then when we're getting back on the field for the start of the second half, we're really excited to get back on the field. We've been shut down for like almost a month,
2 or 3 weeks now.
Close to a month. It's been kind of hectic, but we're glad to be back on the air and to be getting y'all some content out there, even though we're not playing. So without further ado, I'm going to give it over to Isaac, and he's going to give y'all the rundown.
First of all, I just want to tell you guys that we miss you. We miss posting our videos and being on the field. We miss the action that comes along running this league, but we're really excited, like I said, to be back on the content tonight. And anyway, so without further ado, the standings obviously haven't changed a bit. They've stayed the exact same since we haven't had any action here in the past 2.5 weeks. So how they ended when we did Wiffle Ball Weekly at the end of the first half a couple weeks ago, that's how the standings still are. So no need to worry about that, whoever your favorite team may be. But then we do have an update on the injury with the Athletics with Mr. Brian McGee. So we went to the doctor, had an MRI done, and found out that it's a torn meniscus in his knee. And so he's going to meet with the surgeon next Wednesday to see what the options are. If not microscopic, maybe be out for another 4 weeks, maybe out the rest of the year, maybe out to next season. We don't really know what's going to happen, so we're going to see about that. Also, of course, we had to finish the first half when we did because Ethan was having surgery. Surgery went well. Thank God he's healing good.
Yes.
And now he's on the road to recovery. So we're excited to have him back in the next couple weeks when we get back on the field. We're hoping to have another episode of Wiffle Ball Weekly up next week. We're looking to get back on the air and just get back in action because we really miss all the good stuff.
Yes.
Let's see, Wiffle Ball Weekly next week, and we hope to get back on the field. Let's see, today's the 18th. 2 weeks from today, the goal is to start the second half on Thursday, July 2nd, and play Friday, July 3rd, in reverence of the 4th on that Saturday. So be looking for those videos to come out in the next couple weeks. We'll have some announcements coming along with those games when we know who's playing when, what to expect, and we may even go live for a couple little things when it comes to that. So let's see, some Midsummer Classic has been postponed. Originally, it was supposed to be next weekend, the 27th. We've pushed it back to like the July 18th, I believe, is the goal date, a month from today. That's right. So we're looking to push that back a little bit because of Brian's injury, and we weren't quite sure who we were going to have to join. Some of the prospects for next year, actually pretty much every prospect for next year is going to be here to play, minus a couple of guys. So we're excited. Also, so we originally talked about going from 1v1 to 2v2. So we've actually had a string of luck, had a few guys come through, and we're going to go from 1v1 to 3v3. So we're really excited about going 3-on-3. That's going to be a blast. Like I said, the Classic will be July 18th. We'll go live a lot that day. We'll have a lot of little cuts and clips coming from that day, a lot of highlights, and just excited to get back to the second half.
I'm really looking forward to that day and just scouting.
Classic. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna use it as a scout day. The captains for the draft. We're gonna have our draft later on this year, beginning of next year, whenever we do end up deciding to have it. It's gonna be a good time. We're just really excited to get back on the field, get back in action, and get back to normalcy after the All-Star break and everything. So we're looking forward to finish out this year strong because we got a lot of good stuff coming up next year. I think that's it.
As soon as the final game's played in the World Series, we're just going to be
back at it. We're going to right back at it. It's the work's not going to stop as soon as the World Series is over. The work begins when this season ends. So a lot of good stuff coming up. We have finalized some logos and designs for our teams next season. Obviously, on our last episode of Wiffle Ball Weekly, we revealed the names and what league they would be designated to. And so we're really excited. We've finalized some designs, and we're working on getting, I know the Crush and the Sharks, working on getting their jerseys made to kind of reveal and show the rest of the captains, make sure they like what they see. And we got some hats done. And so we're looking forward to just a lot of cool stuff happening. But Bryson mentioned a special treat. And so without further ado, we're going to unveil the hat for the 2021 Carolina Crush. So Bryson, you want to pop that out real quick? So obviously we went with orange and black, as you can see, and it's a nice cursive C to go with that logo. So really excited to see what happens to be with that jersey, especially with that hat. A lot of cool stuff. The Sharks hat wasn't able to be here tonight. I'm sorry, but it's really sweet. It's spot on.
This was just the spur of the moment.
That was spur of the moment. We we talked about we need to get back on the air for the people, and we've been talking about it the past week, and we're like, you know what, let's just do it tonight. So I wouldn't have my hat here, I'm sorry, but next time we'll have them on each side of the trophy and the wiffle ball. So if there's nothing else either one of you guys have to add.
No, I just want to say thanks to all y'all fans for being patient with us and with us not posting anything in a couple weeks. Hoping to get back on track with some content and just putting some stuff out there. I want to say thanks to my mom for starting the camera for us, and thanks to little Landon for being here on the set. He ain't here now. He done went in the other room, but he has a lot to do with this. He loves watching us play and all that. So
He'll be a part of it someday.
yes, definitely. Whenever we get old and grown out of it, he'll be starting back up in it.
Lord of mercy, be here before we know it. So
Yeah, crazy.
anyway, if you anything else to add, we want to thank y'all for your time. Thank you for your support. We're really excited about what's happening here at NC Wiffle, and we're just looking forward to the rest of this season and the next year as well. A lot of good stuff happening. So
Yes,
I'm gonna sign off myself,
So,
Bryson McGee. As always, it's a pleasure
Commissioner
to be.
Bryson McGee and VP of Wiffle Ball Operations Isaac Williams and co-founder and member of the Nationals Ethan Williams. We're going to sign off for tonight.
Tell you thank you so much and have a great night. We'll talk to y'all later.
See y'all later.